Hi guys, how y'all doing? I'm gonna go ahead and do our introduction video for this week. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and that you are ready to work hard this week, okay? First, I want to go over our Bible verse. We have a new one this week. Let's look over the ones we've had. So since we've been doing some online schooling, we've had Bible verse T, Thou God seest me, Genesis 16:13, okay? Then for the past 2 weeks, we've been working on Bible verse V, and it was so long, but y'all know y'all got it. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. John 16:23. And now we have a new one. It is the letter W. Remember, W says whoa, whoa, whoa. Like in our Letter Factory song, W says whoa, 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 whoa. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. Psalm 56:3. I really like that one. So anytime you're scared, the Bible is saying we need to trust in God. Anytime we're afraid, trust in God. Because things can be scary and overwhelming and unsettling, but God never changes. He is always there. He remains the same. And we can totally put our wholehearted trust in Jesus. That is a good place to put our trust. All right, so I want you to be working on that this week, memorizing Bible verse W. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the things that you can be doing on your own. You will not need a video from me. But please, these are the things that you can watch this video and know, like the penmanship you can do on your own and some of the social studies and stuff. But the other things like phonics and things where it will say, say what your teacher says. I do say them in the videos. So just be sure you're watching the videos because it'll go along with it. And I want us to review some things each week, marking vowels and some addition, telling time each week, just so it can stay fresh, nice and fresh in your head, okay? Let me show you your penmanship. So pages 131, 132, and 133, 134. Just some more tracing and writing, both those pages front and back. Remember to read the sentences too after you trace and write them. Right now, let's talk about what it means to be kind. So if you want to pull out page 79, it should look like that. Page 79. I'm going to show you what it means to be kind. Can you see this? It says, Ethan and Emma play quietly while Grandma naps. They are being kind. Do you know some older people? Of course you know your grandparents. Perhaps you know some of their friends. Maybe you have some neighbors who are older, or maybe you know some older people in your church. Have you ever visited in a special home for older people? How many ways can you think to show kindness to them? I think, especially right now, with this sickness that's going on, it really affects people that are older. So one way that I know we can be kind to older people is we can help them get their groceries for them so that they don't need to be going out. We can help them get some essential things that they need. We can give them space in the store if we are having to go out. And if you're staying home with your grandma or your grandpa and they want to take a little rest or they need to go do something, just be sweet and be kind and let them have that time, okay? They're playing quietly while she naps. Isn't that kind of them? I have another one for you. It says, be ye kind to one another. Ephesians 4:32. That is one of our classroom rules. All of our rules come out of the Bible, and this is one of them, to be kind to one another. And I'm not miking that up just because I think kindness is cool. Jesus says to be kind to one another, and I want to do what Jesus says. He says, be ye kind to one another in Ephesians 4:32. Jesus wants us to be kind to our families, our friends, and other people we meet. The Bible tells us that when we show kindness to those around us, we show kindness to Him. Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. And that's Matthew 25:40. So Jesus is telling us to be kind to one another. Do you see how kind this man's being? He's helping him up. He fell off his bike, and he's being so kind. So even though you might be frustrated that you are still in your house and your siblings might be really getting on your nerves, you might be getting a little frustrated with them, still be kind, okay? Be kind, be kind, be kind. On this page, it says, listen to the sentence and circle the pictures that match the sentence. So the first sentence here says, I am being kind. We just talked about what it means to be kind. So circle the picture that shows kindness, that shows they are being kind, okay? Number 2 says, I can share. So circle the picture you see of sharing. Some sharing going on in the picture. And then the last one says, I am helpful. So circle the picture of someone being helpful. Okay? That's all you have to do for that one. And now let's go ahead and look at pages 83 and 84. So right after that, right before that. The 83, you can do all on your own. It says cross out the object in each group that is not a plant and then color the plants. So it is springtime now. I don't know if you've seen all these flowers blooming. The grass is growing high. The trees are blooming. It's beautiful. So look in each group, in each circle, and you're going to cross out the object in each group that is not a plant. Okay? That is not a plant. Now on the back, let's talk about these seasons. I'm going to show you these. I got the same little girl right here. Look at her. She's so cute. This is the season we are in right now. Looking at this picture, can you tell me what season she is in? It is springtime. Springtime, it starts to get warmer. Normally there's a lot of rain. Have you had a lot of rain lately? Because April, we're in the month of April. Have you heard the little saying, April showers, spring, May flowers? In the month of April, it usually rains a lot. And by the time it gets to May, all the rain has watered all the grass and the flowers are blooming up and they're so beautiful. There's lots of beautiful green grass and flowers in springtime. Butterflies are out. It's a good time to go outside and play because it's beautiful, beautiful springtime weather. After spring comes summer. This is one of my favorite things to do in the summertime is going to the beach, building sandcastles, splashing in the water. It's hot in the summertime. It's the hottest time of the year. There's really nothing else you can do in summer besides play in some water. As soon as you go outside, you need to be swimming or at the beach because it's just so, so hot, especially here in Florida. So spring and then summer, but after summer it will start to cool off a little bit and the leaves will start to change colors and fall to the ground. The season is called fall or autumn. The leaves change colors. We celebrate Halloween and pumpkins and Thanksgiving all in the fall. Gets a little bit cooler. And then after fall is winter. Now, our winter normally doesn't look quite like this because in Florida, we don't get a lot of snow, right? So we can't be building snowmen. But normally in the winter, if you go up north a little bit, it will be snowing and you can build snowmen. But it does get cold sometimes here in winter. So wintertime is the coldest part of the year. That's when we wear our scarves and our boots and our mittens and our jackets and big coats and hats and all that good stuff. All right? So on your page 84, it says starting with spring, so starting in the season we're in now, number the seasons from 1 to 4 to show the order in which they come and then color the pictures. So we just went over all the seasons. Find spring, that'll be number 1. So in this box next to spring, I'll give you that one. This is spring, right? You're going to put a 1 into that, and next, put a 1 in the box next to spring. Now what comes next? After spring comes what? Find that season, write a 2. After that season, what's next? Write a 3. And then the last one, write a 4. Okay? So that'll tell me all the seasons. Be sure that you're reading your book 4, I believe. I get so confused with all these books that y'all are reading. You're doing so well. I don't think it's the blue one. I believe it's the green one now. So many colors and so many books. Remember, you can keep these, keep on reading them, keep them at home, look back on them once we get a new book and we're working on a new book. If you want to go back to that one, read a little bit of that one, that's fine too. I think that is it. Remember, if you need me for anything at all, email me, call me, text me, FaceTime, Facebook, voice, messenger, call, whatever. Any way you can get in contact with me, I will be here Monday to Friday, 8 to 3. I am yours, okay? Good luck. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.